Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Protomario, and today we're going to review Driver Renegade for the Nintendo. Unfortunately, I won't be able to keep the 3D effect on because of obvious reasons. So, Driver Renegade for the Nintendo 3DS. Let's jump into it, shall we? I already have a profile selected. This game was released September 1st, 2011. And it was one of the games that was available for the Nintendo 3DS. So pretty much what the story entails is some total outlandish BS. So you get fired from your job and end up running into some crazy guy, and he's under attack, and then he gets kidnapped, and he turns out to be a senator, and he ends up hiring you, and it's just beyond ridiculous, okay? So, let me just be real frank about this game, okay? So what you end up doing in this game is pretty much what I'm going to show you right now. Alright, this looks real good, doesn't it? Boy, the graphics are just amazing here. They look like the Nintendo 64 cruising the USA. And there's nothing wrong with that, but geez, man, couldn't you do better? So, all you have to do is chase this guy, and they're pretty lenient on it. But there's also missions where all you do is you wreck into people, and you have to defeat their bodyguards or something or other, and apparently vehicular manslaughter is okay in this world, as long as you're connected to a senator. So, as you progress through the story, you end up taking on 4 crime lords, and spoiler alert, you end up taking down the senator who hired you because he conspired with the crime lords. Are you surprised? Well, I'm not. And the bottom line is that it's unoriginal, uninspired, and one of the most ridiculous scenes in the game ever. This is one of the worst driving games I've ever played in my life. Each mission allows you to get a different vehicle, and you may be able to unlock a different vehicle every time as well. All you have to do is beat the mission. And the story sequence is told through these type of cutscenes. I'll let you see this one.
Can't say much for the property values.
Any closer and I'll kill this motherfucker!
Shouldn't you be threatening me instead?
I said back the fuck off!
I got a better idea. How about I smack you in the head, dumbass?
Yep, that was a real cutscene. I am not kidding. The writing in this game is absolutely atrocious. I mean, it is just horrid. Horrid. I mean, really. It's terrible. Let me just go ahead and I'll go ahead and show you another mission here. Here's another great cutscene. But see, it's not as bad. It wouldn't be as bad if it was some way, shape, or form creative. Like in one of the final missions, you have to take down an armored car, which isn't bad because it mixes it up, except the problem is you're taking it down with a regular car. And how you do that is you wreck into it. Okay, so it's an APC. It's a military grade APC. And I'm just thinking, what in the world were you thinking? You know? So what you have to do in this is you're driving with a guy and you're trying to scare him. So what you do is you just wreck into stuff. I mean, this is literally all you do. And when you wreck into stuff, you can fill your meter and you can use your boosts and stuff like that. And you can scare him by, jumping over stuff or whatever. But, like, it's ridiculous. It truly is one of the most ridiculous games I've ever seen in my life. You can see I just wrecked into a building and it fell apart like it was cardboard. The brake effects, the collision, everything about this game is just terrible. Let me just turn it up, okay? The background music is some terrible, like, rock techno mix. The things that the guy says here, Tanner says, he says stuff like "frag forever," and goodbye forever asshole and stuff like that. And it's really annoying because he says it a lot, because at times there'll be like 28 vehicles that you have to destroy at one time. It is really, really, really crappy. And I'm sorry about the out of focus there for a second. That's my fault.
Stop it! I'm gonna be sick!
Okay, so apparently I'm just making this guy sick. And I'm trying to get information from him by making him sick. Okay, so...
This car needs fixing. Now.
So, if you break your car up, like, you can bust your car up pretty badly, but you just go to a repair shop, you just drive past it even, it instantly repairs it. Okay, so there's the mission, right? How long did I spend on that mission? What, something like a minute and 30 seconds?
You're insane!
Yeah.
You're beyond insane!
So, yeah, that was that mission. That's pretty cool, huh? That was real fun. Now, for the story mode, that's just count that mission like, 5 times in a row. That's all you have to do. So, let's go ahead and check this out. Let's check out one more mission. Okay, I'm going after a pimp right now. This is just... I mean, it's really one of the worst racing games I've ever played in my life. And I know I'm not being the most concise here and the most objective, but here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about, okay? So, you see that light orange arrow? That's his guard. And I'm going to wreck into him. I just bumped him, right? And...
Sorry, shithead.
There you go. There's an example of the audio, okay?
Fragged. Goodbye forever, asshole.
And it wouldn't be bad, but he says it every single time. Every time. Look at the AI. It's just, look, I just wrecked into him, and he exploded into flames, and I murdered him. Okay, so, I mean, really, guys, this is terrible. This is one of the worst racing games I've ever played in my life. And it takes itself seriously, This isn't some silly comic bookish kind of game, But the worst part about it is that when you wreck into these people and you explode them, you can't wreck into civilians and explode them. Like, civilian cars are the most resistant vehicles that there are. It's like, what happened? So the bad guys, I guess, they just decided to invest in the paper-thin cars, or they all got Kias, I guess. I really don't know. But the bottom line is, guys, this is one of the worst Wii driving games, one of the worst Nintendo 3DS. It's not for Wii, but, I mean, it might as well be. It might as well be. It looks as good as it would possibly look on the Wii. And I know the 3DS is capable of stuff that's 10 times better, like Super Mario 3D Land. And that's just terrible. So, guys, don't waste your money on this. Don't waste your money on this, guys. It's a terrible game. It's one of the worst racing games I've ever played in my life. It's Driver, Renegade. One of the absolute worst games. I picked it up for $2 off of eBay, and I really feel gypped paying $2 for it. So, I'm Protomario, and I'm signing out, and I'm sorry that this review couldn't be more pleasant, but this game literally gets an F rank from me. It is not entertaining. It wastes your money. It wastes your time. And worst of all, it tricks young kids into thinking they're getting a cool driving game similar to GTA, or maybe something fun with the way the front cover looks on it. Thanks for watching. Happy gaming. And remember, guys, if you enjoyed that video, please click the like button, favorite if you want to, and click the link down below in the description to donate to Gameovision. We are supported primarily through your donations. So have a heart and donate today to keep the lights on for us.